Today we are doing a vocabulary four-square lesson. And what we're using for this four-square lesson is, of course, the model that looks like this, which is just like the Frere model in so many instances, but you have four squares, and in the particular four squares, you have where you would write the definition of a word, you would write, use the word in a sentence, you would write a synonym, or it could be an anonym of the word, and also you would draw a picture, and your word would be right here in the center of the circle. Okay? Now, what exactly is it? The four-square vocabulary is a strategy that helps develop and increase the student's knowledge of vocabulary through personal connections with the words. A piece of paper divided into four parts or squares, and each square contains either the synonym or anonym, the definition of the word, a picture representation of the word, or a sentence containing the word. And the middle of the paper would have a circle and would be drawn in it the word itself, which contains the vocabulary word that the students are studying. Now, when do we use these types of strategies, vocabulary four-square models? Well, this strategy is used after they've read a story, okay? And it can be used in all subjects. Doesn't matter what subject or content area that they're in. You can adopt a four-square strategy for any subject. If you were trying to teach them words in math, science, it doesn't matter. Why do we use it? The four-square vocabulary strategy helps students develop a better understanding of vocabulary words by providing a graphic organizer or a visual representation of the vocabulary word and its concept. What it does is it assists students' understanding of new concepts by having the student make a personal association with the word. And it also targets several different learning styles. So it can work for all the different learning styles, types of learners, whether they're auditory, visual, tactile. This can also be used as a type of assessment in order to see whether or not the students have gained full understanding of the word. Now, there are some simple directions that you can follow if you want to create your own four-square model by dividing a piece of paper into four squares, or you can use a printed model as I have here. Okay. So today I have a couple of students here. This is Braden, and this is Landon, and we're going to do a vocabulary four-square lesson. The word that we're using today is enrage. The word is enrage. So, Braden, tell me, what do you think the definition of the word enrage is? What do you think about when you hear the word enrage?
Like getting angry.
Very good, like getting angry. And what's another way when we can say you get angry, you get very what?
Very mad.
Very mad, exactly, very good. What about you, Landon? You feel? Enraged to you means to be mad. Very good. Okay, so by definition, we can say that the word enrage means to make someone very angry, right? Okay? Now, let's look at using this word in a sentence. Can you use the word enrage in a sentence for me?
I get enraged when I don't get what I want.
Very good. I get enraged when I don't get what I want. And what you would do is we would have the definition written here, and then you would write that sentence in this square. Landon, give me a sentence with enrage.
I get enraged when I have to do chores.
I get enraged when I have to do chores. Very good. All right. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at in the bottom square on the right-hand side is a synonym. What's another synonym? Synonym means what?
The same.
The same. Very good. If we were asking for an antonym, we will be asking for the
Opposite.
opposite. Very good. So in this instance, we want a synonym. What's another word that's just like enrage? What's a synonym for enrage?
Infuriate.
Infuriate. Very good. Wow. Landon, what's another word?
Provoke.
To provoke. Very good. All right, guys. Okay. What about the word anger? When we get enraged, would that be a synonym for enraged? Okay. And in the next square, what we want to do is we want to draw a picture. Okay. So when we think about the word enraged, we already said that it means to make us very angry, right? And then you said you get enraged, like when you have to do chores and things like that. So what kind of picture comes to mind that you could draw in the square to help you remember what enraged means?
Picture
A picture of an angry face. Very good. What kind of picture would you draw? A mad face. Very good. So let's try that today. Okay, so right here in your first squares, if you can, remember what our definition of the word enrage is. It means to make someone very... Okay, so we're going to put that right in there under definition. Very good. Very good. Okay, and in the next square, we're going to use it in a sentence. Can you write your sentence in that square? I get enraged when